Hello everyone. Today we are trying to win this with white. We have a queen and we have this pawn, and this pawn goes this direction, so it's only one step away from promoting, but black has this queen that is currently pinning the pawn from moving. So how can white win this? We have only one winning move, and I want you to pause the video, try to find that winning move, and then come back when you're ready. Good luck. Okay, did you have a chance to look at it? Now, we would like to get rid of this pin somehow, so we can promote our pawn. But if we just move our king away, then black will just start giving endless checks, and yeah, we are not going to win this as white. So we have to do something else. Maybe you thought of queen to h4 check, sacrificing our queen with the idea of promoting our pawn, but this is a very bad idea for white because this allows black to checkmate us. Only move queen g7 and we lose. So that definitely doesn't work. And if we try to just check from h3 instead, well, that is not going to lead to anything either. Black will just go back and forth with the king, and yeah, there is no win for white here. So that does not work either. Instead, what we need to do is to lock the black king on h6, and we do that by playing queen to g4, and now the black king cannot move. So now black can only move the queen, and black will not move the queen something that is not along this diagonal. Black will want to keep the queen pinning this pawn, because otherwise we're just going to promote. So that means black has three real options here. Queen t5, sorry, four options here. A queen t5, queen c3, queen b2, or queen a1. So let's go through all of them. What happens at queen to e5? Here we have queen to h4 check. And after king to g6, do you see white's winning move here? I'll give you a chance. It is to play queen to g3 check. And we are sacrificing our queen. But do you see why? Because if black captures now, then we promote and we will win back the queen and we will win the game. And if black were to play king to f6 instead, then yeah, we can just take the queen and then promote. Very easy. So that is why queen to e5 is losing for black. And if black plays queen to c3 instead, then once again we have queen to h4 check, king g6, and then queen to g3. Same idea, just allowing black to capture a queen, and we will win. So queen to c3 doesn't work either. How about queen to b2? Well, it's still the same idea. Queen to h3 check. King moves anywhere, doesn't matter. We will have queen to g2 check. And black captures the queen and we promote and we win. And if black were instead to play queen to a1, it's the only move we haven't looked at, and it is the most tricky variation here. So we will reply with queen to h3, forcing black out to the g file, and then we play queen to g2 check. And if black were to go back to h file, doesn't matter where, then we have queen to h2 check, forcing black again back to the g file, and this time we have queen to g1 check, and we've seen this. white wins that, so black will not go back to the H file. Instead, black will go to the F file, and if black were to go to F6, well, then the black king is stopping that pin, so that means we could promote a queen here. And yeah, 2 queens versus 1 queen wins for white. So black will not play king to F6, and if black were to play king to F7, then white has a very beautiful move here. Can you find it? This time we play queen to A2 check. And if black captures the queen, what do? We promote and we will win back that queen and then the game. Very nice move. So what happens at king to F5 then? Well, now we can move our king out. So king to H7. And black cannot check our king, but black can play queen to A7 to try to pin the pawn. So here we can play queen to G6 check, and it doesn't matter where black goes with the king, E5 or F4. In the next move we will play king to H6, and this time the pawn is no longer pinned. It cannot be pinned anymore, and our king can't be checked by the queen in any way. So we will promote in the next move and win. Yeah, just to show you, if black goes anywhere with the queen, then we have that nice little move. And white wins 2 queens versus 1. Okay, so what happens if black instead goes king to G5? Then again we play queen to G2 check, and if black plays king to F4, and we can move our king away from the pin. And now if black were to check the king from B1, then we move it to H6, and here black has only one way to check our king, queen B6 check, and now we can defend it with queen to G6, and now black has no more checks, and black cannot pin this pawn, black cannot stop this pawn, so yeah, we will win this. 2 queens versus 1. And if black instead plays queen to A7 to pin the pawn, then we move out of the pin with king H6, and after queen B6 check, we play queen G6, blocking the check, and black has no more checks, and black can't stop this pawn from promoting, and we will win that. So let's go through the variations again. The winning move was to play queen to G4. This forces black to make a move with the queen. There are no moves with the king anymore. And black will want to move along this diagonal to keep the pin. And we said if black goes either E5 or C3 or B2, then there will be some variation of this nice little tactic here. So the more difficult line would be if black moves the queen to A1, then we make a check, force black to the G file, queen G2, and we said that if black goes back to the H file, then we make another check, and we have this tactic again. So instead, black would go to the F file, and here we will move our king out of the pin, and it doesn't matter if black tries to pin the pawn from here or check, we will move the king out, and then there are no more checks, no more pins, we will promote, and white will win. So if you found any of this, then let me know in the comments. and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.